My name is Cedric. I currently work in the furniture manufacturing and furniture design industry.
Fashionreal， 走，跟我进入时髦男人 Cedric 的世界。他虽然不在时尚行业工作，却因自己的穿衣品味在 Instagram 上收获过万粉丝。把他的衣橱拿出来，应该可以开一家男装集合店了吧？他崇尚混搭，可以把快时尚穿出 T 台范儿。他认为时尚可以让你不用开口就可以告诉别人你是谁。
As a child and more now as an adult, I've always been into fashion. I look at fashion as the ultimate way to introduce yourself or tell people who you are before you even say one word.
Who are your favorite fashion designers?
Karl Lagerfeld, which I was so sad by the fact that he's no longer with us. I think the work that he has done throughout his career and his lifetime will influence us for decades. Yves Saint Laurent was also a favorite designer of mine. I like a lot of the older classic designers, actually.
What about the young emerging designers?
I'm impressed on what's going on right now with Gucci. I like this whole kind of dreamy feeling that is going on, and I'm interested in what's happening with Balmain. I'm struggling honestly right now a little bit with fashion because I feel like things are getting a little bit too homogenized. I don't think the brands have as strong of an identity as they used to. You now go from brand to brand and you see so much of the same type of things, and so I'm hoping that there'll be some changes with that.
And how do you describe your style today?
My style today was all about being relaxed, being comfortable, and again just expressing who I am. I have on a lot of different things that you wouldn't normally put together, like the vest is an old Ralph Lauren. The sweater is from Urban Revival, the Chinese brand, and the sneakers are Rick Owens. And this is actually a pair of tailor-made pants from a suit.
So it's mix and match?
It's mix and match. This morning it started with this sweater that I wanted to wear, and I have a tendency to build on a monochromatic look. Off-white is actually one of my favorite colors, so it started there. And then it kind of evolved into like an urban boho look today.
What do you think about Chinese fashion style right now?
I think it's very interesting. It's very eclectic. I don't think that people feel like they have to follow as many rules.
So it could be your advice for the people who are looking for their style.
My advice is to be you. Wear the things that you like, the things that make you feel good, the things that make you stand up a little bit taller when you wear them, because I think fashion has the ability to do that. Fashion has the ability to change the way you feel, to give you a little bit of a boost, to make your day a better day.
What's your daily working lifestyle?
I basically work on the go. I work with a lot of designers and developers who are doing hotels and major projects, so it requires me to accomplish my work while in transit a lot. I fly at least 2 to 3 flights a week in the car in transit a lot, so I'm always on the phone, always on my computer. My team works in different places all around the globe. It requires me to be very interactive and to be able to communicate.
Are you living your dream life right now?
I am, every day, and it's not easy every day. It's some days it's harder than others, but if you appreciate where you are and what you're doing and where you want to go, I think it's easier to live your dream life.
If you have advice for yourself when you were 18 years old, what do you tell him?
I would tell him what you're doing is okay. Don't worry, it's going to pay off in the end. Because when I was young, I worked a lot. I paid attention to my studies. I was very focused. I didn't party and do all the things that my friends were doing. It was a sacrifice then, but it has paid off.
Have you ever regret, like teenagers should be like hang out, have fun?
I can tell you without a doubt, I have no regrets. In my lifetime, I've visited all 7 continents in the world. I've been to more than 75 countries. And so I absolutely have no regrets.
Because your job is bringing you everywhere, or you choose to go around and travel?
I've almost always had a job that entailed some type of travel, but It's not just the fact that I travel for work, I travel for life. And I say that because the more places I go, the more things I get exposed to, the more things I understand, the easier it is for me to exist as a person in the world. I no longer think of myself as just an American. I think of myself as a global citizen now, and it's because of the perspective that I have gained from traveling. When I'm older and I don't have to work, I may be a fashionable nomad, just traveling from one place to another, experiencing life, wearing my favorite clothes,
I like it, fashionable nomad, and especially different city have different style.
That's right.
And once you go somewhere and you can wear like the locals and something.
And I do, and I have, everything from traditional Tibetan wear to traditional Balinese wear. Even in those scenarios, I still wear it the way that I want to wear it, in the way that I feel it expresses who I am.
What is your next big goal?
Long-term goal is that I would like to own at least 2 bed and breakfasts. Have like little cafes on the front, and then my guests, only like 5 or 6 rooms. I want to keep it intimate. I want to keep it really nice, where I can house all of the things that I have collected from my travels.
It's getting more and more interesting. We should follow him and interview him at his home.
Yeah, sure. I'll invite you guys over.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Fashionreal.